For 14 billion years, since the universe took shape, nothing has ever stood still. Energy changes into matter, matter transforms into planets and stars, galaxies and gazelles, hawks and humans. Every second, the sun transforms 4 million tons of itself into light, sacrificing itself to become the energy that we partake of at every meal. Our planet has evolved for 4.5 billion years, from simple molecules to multicellular organisms, to plants, to sea creatures, to mammals, and eventually into a self-aware species that stood up and used tools. When consciousness took root in Homo sapiens, it did so incrementally, in a tiny fraction of the population at first. Then it spread in time, and eventually consciousness became the defining characteristic of humans. Today, that very consciousness is evolving and changes are occurring around the world. There is a new awareness emerging, an awareness of our unity, our interdependence. This consciousness understands the illusion of separateness and embraces our oneness. Since we first stood upright, humans have looked upward for the sacred, for solace in prayer and praise. We have honored religious traditions established in a pre-biblical era based on a cosmology that is long outdated. We have created a God who pulls all the strings and makes everything happen. But that theology is no longer sufficient. We are a creative people. We are evolving. And the solutions to the crises we are causing are within ourselves. We know from science that consciousness permeates all matter. The earth and her creatures are saturated with intelligence. It is time to reel God in from the heavens and accept our role as co-creators, to acknowledge that we are the ongoing manifestation of the original light, the point of origin. We are stardust and clay, infused with imagination and creative potential. We are earthlings who have the whole world in our hands. It is ours to cherish, to reverence, to protect. It is our home, our nest, our sacred domain. There is no other being who will preserve this planet for us. Evolution happens in humans just as it happens in nature, in leaps and bounds, everything happening in its own time. As you can see in a maple tree in autumn, some leaves are green, some red, some yellow, some orange. In humans, it is equally true. We evolve at different rates, according to our intentions, our spiritual practices, our commitment to advance ourselves in consciousness and compassion. While some ask about life, why is this happening to me? The more evolved are asking, how is this happening for me? Or how is this happening through me? The more evolved we are, the more we see ourselves as agents of change, makers of culture. The more we act in accordance with this belief. As we evolve ourselves forward, we purge ourselves of limiting beliefs. We let go of old notions that we inherited as children. We begin to transcend our fears and experience our immersion in the heart of mystery, our oneness with the infinite itself, the mystic dwelling in this place of unity, the prophet speaking out when this unity is disrupted. This is what it means to be the light of the world, to radiate love, to act in peace, to stand for justice. Let us not forget this, where we came from, what we're made of, what we're here to do. We have evolved from stardust. We have risen up from the earth. We are vessels through which consciousness itself, mind at large, supreme intelligence is ascending and expanding. You and I, we are carriers of the divine light, instruments for the sounds of joy, of oneness, of peace. Everything we seek is in the breath we breathe. What are you doing to spread the light? What sounds are you making for joy and peace?